Brianna, what are you doing? She's looking at something out there in the field. Anyways, I think that the important thing for all of us, and the thing that kind of my takeaway with this whole thing is that I want to learn to be curious about everything in my life. I don't want to have this fixed mindset. I don't want to get to this point to where I'm not curious about certain things anymore. And okay, this is what I believe, so I'm not going to change that. So if new information comes in, I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to ignore it. So I wrote down some things that I am currently curious about, and I talked about one already, which is the LGBTQ plus community, parenting my kids, learning a whole new way to parent them. Oh my gosh. Talk about making new brain cells. Trying to parent them completely different from the way that I was raised, one, and two, from the way that I have raised them all the way up to the past 3 years. So in the past 3 years, really trying to change all of my mindsets as a parent, because I was raising them exactly the way I was raised until I knew better, till I realized, oh fuck, like this is not how I want to raise my kids. So changing my parenting style has been super challenging, but I am determined. I'm determined to learn a new way, determined to break this cycle. My sexuality, super excited about that. Learning about myself, learning how to honor myself, learning how to find out who I am, what makes me tick, what my sexuality is. And it's helping me to make sense of everything in my past and the way that I've felt and all the things that I have, pushed down my whole life. It's allowing me to go back and revisit those areas and understand myself better. I'm really excited about that. Of course, my mindsets and my beliefs. I am re-looking at all of those things, letting go of things that were very harmful and toxic, and learning to allow myself to think outside the box, to learn, to get books about people and things that I never learned about. Just the information I had growing up was so controlled. It was so controlled that there is just so much to learn. So, people want to know what I believe in, and it's like, I don't know, but I love to learn, and I'm going to continue learning, and I'm going to hold on to the things that bring me peace, and I'm going to let go of the things that don't. Another thing is my reactions, my insecurities, all these things, the way that I am as a human. I'm learning to be curious about it instead of judgmental about it. My first reaction in everything is to just like beat myself up. Why? Oh God, I'm still struggling with this, or what's my problem here? And so I'm learning to be curious instead of beating myself up. Be curious with myself. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel triggered at this moment? Why am I reacting this way? Why do I feel insecure? And dig into those things. And every time I do, you guys, it's amazing. I learn things about myself. It's like putting together a puzzle and being like, each time putting another piece in the puzzle and being like, oh, that makes sense. So that's been really important for me. And, all aspects of my life, my partners, my kids, my horses, learning to be curious with all of them and never assume. And even with my own children that I birthed and raised myself, like even with them, to not assume that I know them and, just automatically make these assumptions in correcting them or criticizing them, or it's like, I'm so terrible about that. I think I just, and just spit it out rather than being curious and asking questions. So I'm trying to get better at that. And also with my partners, I've been with Nate for 18 years, and Jennifer is my new partner, but we've been really intentional in our relationship, and we talk all the time and communicate all the time. But still, even then, it's important for me, like, to not assume. And both of us have come into this relationship really intentional to not make assumptions about each other and to ask questions. So that's felt really good to me. Oh, Zell got up because Rayanna made her get up. I wonder if Rayanna's going to lay down a roll. It looks like it. Must be nap time for her. Oh, there goes Rayanna. She's down. Hi, Zell. You want to come say hi to everybody? Yeah, here comes Zell. Come say hi. Come say hi, sugars. Last week she didn't get any coffee because my hands are too cold. Zell, you want some coffee? Sweet girl. Sweet girl, you want some coffee? Yes, you do. Come here. Come here. You want some coffee? Come here. There we go. She's not going to leave me alone once she licks on it. Anyways, I think that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, just talking about our brain. I encourage everybody. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to change, to grow, to make new connections, to challenge yourself. I mean, what a beautiful gift. The human brain, by the way, is evolved to that extent that we can continue to learn and grow and change. Our brain can change our whole life. Animals' brains are meant to grow and learn when they're babies so that they can learn how the world works and be able to function and survive in the world. But then as adults, they don't need that anymore. But humans, our brain grows our whole life. And that's what sets us apart. We're able to continue learning, continue growing, and it's an essential need. It's an actual need. So just like your body needs you to keep moving your whole life, so does your brain. Okay, here's a couple things if you're wondering, like, how do I continue to make new cells in my brain? Because I thought, well, this is cool, but is there a way that we can purposefully make new cells? And it's true, there is a way. Interventions associated with beneficial effects on your brain and your mood. These are the things that can help with that. Learning, environmental enrichment. Okay, so changes in your environment and social interactions, those can help your brain to make new cells. Sorry, Zell's itching. Zell's itching her face while I'm trying to talk. Itching her face. I mean, what's the babies? What? So I looked at this list. It said 19 things that can help you grow new brain cells. Well, I didn't name all 19 because a lot of them are like things I didn't even understand, and there's still a lot of research to be done on them. The first 5 are very they're very proven and very beneficial, and they're easy to do, and they don't take any sort of drugs. So the first one was exercise. They said if it's good for your body, it's good for your brain. Get moving. Get your heart rate up. That is literally how you will grow new brain cells. That is a scientifically proven way. You move your body, it's good for your brain. So get your heart rate up. If you don't run and do something like that, you can power walk. That's a really good way too. Mental activity, learning new things, challenge yourself. Learn, take something new, change something up. It could be as simple as learning to brush your teeth with your left hand instead of your right hand. It causes you to have to make new brain cells. Isn't that cool? All right. Sleep. I know it's not a surprise. Sleep helps your brain to regenerate and make new brain cells. So getting adequate amount of sleep, meditation, which kind of makes me angry because I have a hard time being still. And the thought of meditation makes me angry. But I do yoga. And I follow Yoga with Adrienne on YouTube. It's free, and she's awesome. And she doesn't make you sit for hours and hours. Like, usually you're doing something with your body, but she does teach intentional breathing exercises and things like that help me to get into a meditative state and to calm my body and my mind. So that's been really good for me. Some people are really good at meditation, and honestly, I do want to learn to get better at it. Like, I say better, I don't know that I really even know meditation, but the closest I probably get is hanging out here with my horses. And sometimes I'll just come out and I'll sit in the corral somewhere and I'll close my eyes and just like not have my phone on me, just be by myself in nature with my horses. And that's really healing for me. And then number 5, you guys are going to love this. Sexual activity. Yep, I said it. It's true. Go look it up. So there's your permission slip to you know what. I love you guys. There's your 5 things you can work on this week. But isn't that cool? You have the power to make new brain cells. Neurogenesis. You can make it happen in your own brain. So do it this week. Pick something off that list. Pick a couple things off that list. Challenge yourself. Be creative. Do something new. Change something up. I believe in you. I love you. You are perfect. And if this camera is still going, oh, it is. Looks like it's still recording. The battery hasn't died yet. I'm looking at you guys. I love you. I will see you next week out here in the corral. Lord knows what the weather's going to be like. But I'll be here. Zell will be here. And hopefully the wind will not be here. What do you think, Zell? You want some more coffee before we close out here? Here we go. Some more coffee? Yeah. Okay, my people. I love you so much. Have a great week. Grow your brain this week. That's your homework. Grow your brain. Check in with me. Head over to Freedom for the Taking to see some pictures. Also, YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to link it. I'll put the link on my Freedom for the Taking Facebook page so that you can watch the video today of the podcast if you'd like to. And you can also stop by my blog, biketotype.com. Tomorrow you'll get to read that post about my biking journey and making new, kind of revitalizing and making new brain cells on my bike ride. And now my hand is really gross. Zell got it all dirty. Okay, you guys, I'm signing out. Gotta get out of this crazy, wild, windy world. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.